All right. So I'm going to go through a way here of presenting a deal. When you get stuck, finding a place to get your laptop set up and connected. So this is going to be on, I'm going to share me for a minute here. So I'm actually here on my phone, and there we go. So working through this. So wanted to show, hey, if you're out and about and you need to go and do a presentation, you can do that anytime, anywhere, and just pull it up and share it on your screen. So I've shared this on my phone, and I'm going to go through this presentation. I'm going to take my video off over here. So you guys should be able to see my screen, and I'm going to kick it off now. So, hey, welcome. Glad to have you all here. Look at this beautiful property. This is the New Horizons Apartments in San Antonio, Texas. We're going to run through this today with you guys, hit up some highlights. One of the key things I want you to know is this is a 4-year investment opportunity, not your typical 5 or 6 or 7 that you're seeing. This is a 4-year investment opportunity, and it's a 2.2 multiple over that 4-year period per the business plan. Here is the quick disclaimer. Every investment has its risks, and you guys can take a little scan through here and read the items, once you get used to that. So I'm going to jump into our little bit of a summary for y'all so you can see what's going on. So here is again, look at that beautiful pool, the area around there. I'll tell a little more story about that, how I sit out here and do meetings. Again, this is a extremely well-positioned asset and a really growing community. San Antonio is growing. One of the key things of what makes this such a great investment opportunity is that it's fixed debt. So we have a 3.78% fixed debt. So, today interest rates are, 6, 7, 8, depending on what type of you're getting. So this is a beautiful debt opportunity. It's fixed for another 7 years. So this is a hold period of 4. So we've actually got an extra 3 years. We could actually use that as part of the selling, or somebody maybe will take new debt, depending. Again, this is an 18 to 20% return on your investments over that 4-year period. So there's a couple different opportunities for returns here. One is each of these actually both have a 7% preferred return. So you as the investor get paid first, and you get that 7% first out of the box. There is also an opportunity for a bonus. So you can get a bonus of 10% on your return with a $250,000 investment or more. So if you want to come in, get, the return, the 2.2 is great. But if you wanted to get more on top of that, make a 250,000 investment, who in here would not like to double their money or more in 4 years? Even better, this still has an average cash on cash return of 8%. So basically, if you guys come in, if you made a $250,000 investment in 4 years, that's coming out to $575,000 back to you. So why would you invest in Horizon Apartments? Test this little QR code for me and make sure that works. Again, one of the main things is this attractive loan, right? So this is a fixed debt. It's not going up. It's there for another 7 years, very attractive, well below current market rent interest rates. So that is beautiful. It's adjusted timeline. So this is a 4-year deal, not a 5, 6, or 7-year deal. It's a 4-year deal. So your funds go to work immediately, and you will be earning right away. So you start earning your 7% preferred returns on day one. And we expecting cash flow in the first quarter, dividends paid out in the first quarter of 2026. So 2024 will be start distributions and paid out in 2026. So less than a year from now, you would start receiving your cash flow and your dividends. It's extremely well positioned for rent escalations. We've increased the rents by 8% already since takeover, and doing well on that side versus the planned pro forma. We continue to increase occupancy. As I mentioned, it's a very attractive basis of how we got in at 82,000 a door, stabilized financing, and the opportunity in a 4-year timeline. One of the things that you still get that still is available is tax benefits. Who needs any tax benefit? So if you're needing a tax benefit, this definitely has benefits. We've gone through, done the analysis. This is the real numbers. So the remaining available tax depreciation that you would get is 33.5%. So if you made a $100,000 investment, that means that you get a $34,000 loss, paper loss, for the investment timeline. Why would you want to invest in San Antonio, Texas? So let me ask, do you guys think you would like to invest in a place that's number one in many categories? Yes, I would. Right. So here's a few facts, right? 8th largest economy in the world. That is Texas. Texas is the 8th largest economy in the world, not just in the US, in the world. San Antonio is named the fastest growing city in 2023, and it continues to grow. San Antonio is the 7th largest city in the US. So a lot of growth, a lot of things happening. Texas is a beautiful place to invest, very friendly for investments. So take a look a little more into those details. If you don't know the location, we're located here. You see Horizon Apartments, almost dead center of the middle. This is right off the I-35 corridor. Again, great accessibility, major highways coming around there. And you see all of the distribution plants, the different work spots in the area. So this is a workforce housing. People that live here, work there, they work close by. So they live, work very close to where their jobs are. Let's talk a little quick on the sponsor team as well. So massive capital we have done over this deal. We've got over 21 deals completed, and 7 of those have gone full cycle. We currently operate over 1,300 units and a 200 million of assets in multifamily under management. Overall, we have over 500 million of assets under management overall, so $500 million. We are also based primarily in Texas as our primary footprint. So you see there, we're housed mostly in Houston. We have some people in Dallas, and then we have deals in Houston, Dallas, Austin, and San Antonio. Let's talk a little now. Let's get into the business plan and what's completed, right? So here, take a snapshot if you want. The overall business plan. There's been, quite a bit was completed already, especially on the CapEx side, and reestablishing, getting tenants out. We had to do a number of evictions, vacating units as we worked through that. And now we're optimizing and targeting this year and next towards getting to our cap rate alignment for the exit in year 4. Here's some beautiful pictures you guys can see. Work has been done. The pool went from really not usable, dirty, to you see the kids playing Beautiful place. I sit there, that middle section. I sit out there when I visit, take meetings, take calls, just relax. It's just a beautiful environment. We've added the Amazon lockers, so that's adding value, and the tenants love it as well. We took out the fight cage or the bird cage or the whatever, this old ugly cage thing that was in the front. That's eliminated. Redone the front area a bit as well. Continue to work on our signage and branding of the new horizons. And we also have done some of the work, the roof replacements that have to happen, keeping the property in good condition, along with parking lot repairs and restriping. Now, who would not love to live in this spot here? This is beautiful. I would be living there. I think I may be moving there this summer, into this apartment in San Antonio. Just amazing little spot, beautiful place, close, not too far from the Riverwalk and everything else. And there, like I said, some of the beautiful signage that we've done, completed now, and a little more on that, and keeping things up. One of the last things we're doing right now is making it a fully gated community. So it'll have, fully locked and gated community. We've as well, upgraded for the family environment. So the playground is now there. The kids are out playing in it during the days, afternoons when they're home from school, and the weekends. So they do that, and a lot of community activities that are happening there. On the pro forma side, quickly, we basically we're increasing rents about 4% per month over the next cycle of this property, and continuing that throughout. And so you'll see at the very bottom right corner, we're getting it all towards a target of 1.64 NOI. So 1.64 million NOI is what we're working towards and targeting for this to get towards our exit. So you see a little more of the nice buildings and our exit strategy. So on the exit, San Antonio has an average cap rate by the time we exit around 5.8 to 6.0%. So 5.8 to 6% cap rate over that term. You see in the upper right corner, so if I took the 6% and our NOI of the 1.64 million at year 4, that gives us an exit value of 27.3 million. With that exit value of 27.3, that gives us our total returns that we've been looking to proceeds available to distribute. And that's where you guys are making your money, is those proceeds that we get to distribute, over $6.9 million. So what are the next steps, you asked? So yeah, if you want to look at something, an opportunity to double your money, get cash flow 8% on the deal, take a look here. Scan this QR code again if you didn't. Go into the portal, start signing in. It's a quick registration. It's like 15 minutes or less to do the full registration investment for the first time. After you've done one, it's like 5 minutes to do a next investment. So take a look, then we'll review the documents. You'll get wiring instructions after that, and then you'll be able to wire the funds. We do accept IRA funds as well. There you go. Thank you again. As I said, closing risk has been mitigated. The takeover risk is mitigated, and the CapEx risk has been mitigated. Thank you all very much. Have a great day. If you got any questions, please DM or put in the chat. Thank you very much.